There it is, Mamas for a Free Palestine. Nosleen, please come up.
In the shadows of defiance, a saga takes flight. A tapestry woven in blood, brave and bold. Existence as resistance, an unyielding refrain. A call to rise, shatter every chain. No gentle words, no whispered plea. I stand resolute, for hate is unsightly. It fuels my fire, ignites the flame. In the face of oppression, I rise, I declare my name. As time marches on, the punishment endures. For each generation, the struggle reassures. Throw your hate, let the tempest howl. Push me to the ground beneath the relentless scowl. No matter how low your push may be, seeds are sown and roots break free. For the land, for my people, for each missing key, the ache runs deep from the first heartbeat to my last. A garden of fortitude from hate's bitter seed. I flourish, I thrive, I succeed. I do it for the remembrance of a resilient past, for a future where freedom will eternally last. The time has come to claim what's ours. No more taming lions, no more oppressive powers. I forged my path, claimed my space. You'll hear my roar, you'll feel my grace. Palestine, bound by the roots we sow, seeds of resilience and freedom will grow. My being echoes resistance, our saga, our truth stands strong. I am Palestine, within me, Palestine thrives. For we are the unyielding seed, and we ain't going nowhere, so keep screaming over there.
Ramadan Kareem. I'm a Jerusalem-born, 4 dead members of my family burned. A lot of my friends in Gaza, they keep calling me. Some are dead, some transitioned. My family's in the West Bank. Lu, 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 lali. Allah محيي شوارك يا بلادنا المعمورة. Child of Gaza, I think of you day and night. I think of the brutality inflicted. I think the enemy is never relenting. I am the child of Jerusalem. Reaching out to you, I was the child of Jericho. When the enemy came walking to my sleepy town in 67, I am the child of Haifa, looking at the same sea you're being slaughtered at. I think of you day and night. I will return to Jericho, liberated, to sip mint tea, to smell the rain evaporating in hot summer nights, sleeping at my balcony. I don't know when you will return. Alive, not gone yet, don't know how, don't know why, I'm still alive, not dead. Should have been dead many times over in the first Intifada of 87. When my mother started wailing when an M16 was pointed at my head. I survived at the checkpoints of the West Bank, stripped naked, when I hit a poor soul in my basement of a job, about 5 soldiers insisting, looking for the man. Now, this exodus in Gaza, 30,000 dead. In the aftermath, brings back memories of ugly past, watching children melting with white phosphorus, bombing civilians. 5 months now, a friend calling me from Rafah, asking me to pray for his entire family of 17. While talking to him, the bombs were dropping. Another friend calling from Gaza City, showing me his dead son's photo, telling me this is the worst it's ever been. His head bandaged. I cry every day non-stop. and light a candle. I am so beyond words. My nerves are shot. My wisdom is gone. I'm still alive, not the civilians in Gaza. Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Long live Gaza!
Long live Gaza!
Long live Gaza!
Long live Gaza!
Thank you very much. I hope the ceasefire will come.
Dear Aaron, you don't know me, but I, among a million others, know of you. With only the sound of your final words, I feel like we could have shared a profound connection in another life or era, united in our struggle for humanity. An all-American kid chasing after the same dreams that brought my family to this country, making me a first-generation American. Despite being born on the same land, our paths diverged. You an all-American boy, and I a child of diaspora. Was your childhood as loving as mine, or was it obscured by a veil of lies? As a white American, did you ever question your freedom of speech? Were you ever made to feel like a second-class citizen? I know I was. Did you grow up believing in the greatness of this nation? I tried to, but my people still face hurdles and obstacles that someone like you may not have understood. Did you harbor dreams of being an all-American hero, serving your country like a box office superhero, maybe a Rambo? I had wild dreams too. I wanted to be a singer even though I couldn't hold a tune. Would our paths have crossed despite our differences? As a Palestinian-American Muslim, I'm uncertain if they ever could. But now, Aaron Bushnell, though you've departed, your essence remains etched within me. I didn't attend your funeral, but I mourned your death deeply. After enduring almost 5 months of witnessing the unfathomable atrocities inflicted upon children and innocent civilians, I believed I had exhausted my capacity for tears. Initially joining the Air Force out of a love for your country, while becoming disillusioned by a government you believed had betrayed your trust and engaged in deceitful practices. Your selfless act of humiliating yourself in an Air Force uniform and denouncing the betrayal of trust by those who should have safeguarded it jolted me awake from my desensitized days. In that moment, I was forced to confront an extreme reality. This surpasses anything we've ever witnessed, and yet it continues with the approval of so many. Though I had almost grown accustomed to the relentless scroll of death, destruction, and violence, your sacrifice shattered the numbing haze enveloping me. An all-American white boy who had every opportunity with no personal gain was deeply affected by the genocide, so much so he was compelled to give the ultimate sacrifice for justice. In that moment, I felt a deep pang in my heart, my pillow filled with tears. This is not normal. Even though I've lost the sense of what normal even means, it's beyond words. It's so horrendous that a white American male felt he had to set himself on fire in an attempt to raise the most alarming awareness. Did the burden of conscience weigh you down, being a witness to the bloodshed streaming across your screen? Did you, like me, question the morality of the deaths we occurred through the indiscriminate taking of innocent lives? Did your heart shatter like mine at the sight of orphans, maimed children, and the agonized wails of bereaved mothers day after day? How much is enough? How much more must we endure? How many more innocent lives must be sacrificed upon the altar of geopolitical expediency before justice prevails? How much longer must the soil of the beloved Palestinian land be soaked with the blood of its people? How many more souls like Aaron must be sacrificed to stifle the cries for freedom and dignity? How much more suffering will we bear to end this genocide? My heart aches for the loved ones you left behind. I wish you hadn't taken your martyrdom, your solidarity with people you never knew, to ignite consciousness in those who are still in denial. I wish you were here standing shoulder to shoulder with us in protest, or even better, reveling in a jubilant celebration of a liberated Palestine. I can almost envision you, the life of the party, basking in the euphoria of a newfound freedom. So Aaron, though you may never know me, I will carry your memory within me, as will millions of others. We shall not allow your sacrifice to be in vain. We shall stoke the flames of justice and freedom until they blaze brightly, illuminating the path to liberation for all. Until then, dear Aaron, your flames shall burn eternal in our hearts. guiding us ever onward towards a world where justice reigns supreme. For we saw past the flames in your selfless illuminating soul of humanity. Rest in peace, Aaron Bushnell.
A teach-in, a scream for Palestine, an offering, a service in something enormous, for something noble, for something beautiful. Imagine what in the coastline of our free Palestine could have bloomed purple. Every Palestinian generation, lovers making blood. Every generation, artists fucking things up. Every generation, accountants jotting down the numbers. Every generation, more lawyers coming for you. Every generation, more doctors with salve. Every generation, more troops against the entropy of their rules-based order. And all around us, cutthroat poets at the train stations. And all around us, women making righteous hell at church. And all around us, cooks warming the campfire stew. In the epic of Palestine, we know we are in the heralding of new fables, right? That our myths would swirl in the imagination of those directed by justice. That our laughter would be inscribed on walls long after our wrists have become stones. That our songs would echo in the mountains of Galilee, giving our brothers lullabies in the night. That there would be that there will be grandchildren to pick up the axe, and we will alchemy. We are many, so many, and we will triumph. We will triumph. Thank you.